Hello, and welcome to this teach back on non-death and ambiguous loss in older adults. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, in 2020, 1 in 6 people were over the age of 65 for a staggering total of 55.8 million older adults, and the number is only going to grow. The World Health Organization predicts that by 2030, 1 in 6 people will be over the age of 60, totaling 1.4 billion, and by 2050, there will be 2.1 billion people in the world over the age 60. As we age, we normally encounter more loss in our lives. In an article on coping, Ribeiro et al. States, aging is a phase of life permeated by multiple losses. While many of these losses are by death, many of them are non-death losses, such as retirement, independence, youth, mobility, health, financial position, and social network. These losses often cause grief, but may go unaddressed. A subset of non-death loss experienced by older adults is ambiguous loss, where a person is physically present but psychologically absent due to illness. For this presentation, we will focus on dementia. There are close to 7 million people in the U.S. diagnosed with dementia, age 65 or older. The person diagnosed not only experiences a loss of health, but also additional non-death losses, such as loss of freedom, autonomy, agency, loss of self-esteem, and loss of sense of self. And dementia not only affects the person diagnosed, but their caregiver as well. Of the almost 11 million caregivers, 30% of them are also over the age of 65. These devoted loved ones suffer non-death and ambiguous losses, particularly in boundaries and identity. They often experience anger and then guilt because they feel angry. Higher levels of depression occur and relationships can become difficult to maintain. Caregivers can feel invisible and disenfranchised as the focus is on the person with dementia. As people age and decline in capacities, they cope differently. Research by Ribeiro et al. Has shown that as one ages, they tend to rely on coping mechanisms learned through their years. Some older adults can cope particularly well with losses, while others just want it all to end. Grieving to loss will always be unique. Perhaps the biggest conclusion from this research is that the more one copes and adapts and processes grief and loss during their life, the better one may cope in old age. Thank you.